Hello, everyone. Congressman Antonio Delgado here, and I am truly humbled and honored to join you all today in the Schoharie County community on this International Overdose Awareness Day. As we reflect upon the lives that we have lost to addiction and recommit ourselves to addressing substance abuse in our communities. This year, while we are physically distant, raising awareness around substance abuse is more important than ever. That's why I'm so grateful for the work of community organizations like Schoharie County Council on Alcoholism and Substance Abuse and your Open Arms Recovery Resource Center, both of which support our region by addressing the dual task of preventing substance abuse and aiding those on the road to recovery. COVID-19 has exacerbated opioid use across the country, and this epidemic is particularly pronounced in our rural communities. In fact, New York's 19th Congressional District is the 8th most rural seat in the House, and we face some of the highest overdose rates in the state. The New York State Department of Health publishes an annual report on opioid data, and in the most recent report, Sullivan County faced the highest age-adjusted overdose rate per 100,000 people. In Ulster County, opioid-related deaths have increased by 345% since 2010, and the county has already seen more opioid-related deaths this year than in all of 2019. And right here in Schoharie County, more than 135 people sought treatment through addiction programs last year. These staggering numbers reiterate the need to address this epidemic using every tool we have available. I'm proud to support SCCASA and forward-thinking initiatives that work to treat those suffering from addiction with care and with compassion rather than through incarceration. Last year, I held an in-district work week focused on addressing the opioid crisis and substance abuse to highlight local resources available to our community. And during that week, I convened a panel on the opioid crisis in upstate New York with local leaders, including Schoharie County Sheriff Department Investigator Bruce Baker, who discussed the Law Enforcement Assisted Diversion, or LEAD program, which gives law enforcement the needed flexibility when dealing with individuals struggling with substance abuse. These innovative programs must be coupled with thoughtful federal policy. I've made treating the opioid epidemic a priority in Congress, and last year introduced the bipartisan Mainstreaming Addiction Treatment Act, or the MAT Act, which would remove regulatory barriers to buprenorphine and other addiction medications that prevent opioid overdose deaths and give those suffering with this horrible disease a second chance. Additionally, Congress, as it continues to negotiate legislation to address the coronavirus pandemic, I join more than 50 members on both sides of the aisle in calling urgent attention to the need for substance abuse and mental health resources. It is critically important that addressing substance abuse and addiction remains top of mind for our leaders in Washington. It certainly remains on the top of my mind. I will close today by reiterating that there are many reasons for hope. People recover and can get their life back on track, and they do so every single day, every day. I want to thank all the employees at the Schoharie County Council on Alcoholism and Substance Abuse for all of your work, all of it, to remember our loved ones that we have lost to addiction. We pray for their families and friends who have been left behind. May we never forget those that we have lost and never stop fighting for those who continue to struggle to this day. Thank you all, and God bless you.